Okay, you guys, I look probably super crazy because I've been in the house for the past 3 days thanks to Irma, but I came out because at work we just need to get some things back in working order. I work in retail for a pretty big retailer, so I know I don't look like my normal on the channel. Personally, I'm like, oh my god, I look so scary and terrible, but hopefully you all understand. It's literally like been like just working on a bare minimums. Like, my place has no power, and of course, because I have my priorities totally together in life, I'm heading to Sephora to look at the Fenty beauty. And I'm like, okay, Anissa, like, you know, you're finally out of the house, like, what do you want to do? And it was definitely that, because when it launched was like when the mall was closed. So today is Tuesday, so the mall, we closed early on Friday, so I wasn't able to get over and even see if they still had it, and or like had it in early, because sometimes I can go in Sephora and be like, oh, do you have this in already? And they may be like, yeah, and it's like, okay, cool, great. So yeah, so wasn't able to do that. So now that everything's back to open except our store is still closed, just because there were so many people who evacuated, like no one could really get back in time. And luckily, like, we were, like, the company I work for is super understanding, super nice, and just wants everyone to be safe. So even some people on my team, they're still kind of getting situated. However, the rest of the mall's open, and Sephora is open, because I saw someone walking to their car with a Sephora bag, and I'm like, girl, did you get the Fenty Beauty? And yeah, so I'm heading to do that, and I'm probably talking like 50 miles per hour because I have my coffee finally, and I haven't had coffee in like what feels like years. So I'm just trying to see, like, there's a couple stores closer to the Sephora, and I'm just trying to see if they're open so I could just park there and make it happen. But if you're like me in Florida, I hope you all survived the hurricane pretty well. Like, where I was, I had to evacuate my home because it's prone to the storm surge. And then for everything else, I stayed with a friend, and we still experienced a power outage. So kind of sucks. Like, I've been through it before. Like, I went through Hurricane Charlie, and it was like pretty much the same thing. Like, so much wind that the power went out, and it could be so much worse. So I'm so thankful to have, like, my life. My heart goes out to people who've definitely lost more. I was fortunate too that if I needed to evacuate, I had the funds and everything to do so, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I come from pretty humble beginnings. Probably not super humble, but you know, me and my mom went through a lot, and before we didn't have like the money if we needed to get out of the state or anything. It was just like we had to make like do. So yeah, the good thing about going to work, the power's on, so I was able to charge like all my portable chargers. I know this looks like it's a lot, I know that it is, but it was definitely necessary. And then I'm just gonna put these in my glove compartment so nobody can, or just underneath my seat or something. I mean, it's not nothing, but people are nuts, yeah. Okay, so I definitely want to get a highlighter. I want to put on my sunglasses too. I want to get a highlighter, and definitely I like the thought of the universal gloss, or just having like a good gloss to wear. So I want to get that probably too. I think I'll take my coffee out. And they gave us free coffee at work, so I was so happy. Like, if you saw that quick enough, you would figure out where I work, what I work for. I never really put it out there. It's kind of stupid, but don't judge me. And then my coworker, who's like literally like my homegirl, she's already in there. She's like, they're open. I'm like, oh yeah. I wish Chick-fil-A was open. I really wanted a chicken biscuit this morning, but you know what? Tomorrow. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, that's your color. So much. Oh my god. a lot to take in. Too for like it's like a good sheen after you prime it. No. So this is the one everyone's talking about. Trophy wife. This is we survived Irma. We also survived the crowd in Sephora to get some Fenty makeup, which obviously right now my face needs. But I did get those contour sticks.
I think it's the only thing that's selling out.
Alright, you guys, so you saw a little bit from inside the store. I really, it was so crowded, and I was trying to make sure, I kind of got a chance to check out some of the products, so I wasn't able to vlog everything. My friend helped me vlog a couple of swatches, especially things I was super interested in showing you all. But I'm very excited. I got the Kilowatt Duo for a highlighter. I didn't end up getting the one that was Trophy Wife. It was very glittery. I don't even, this is in... Let me try to see if I can get... Okay, so that's my little dome light on in my car. But as you can see, there's really a lot of fractions of glitter still in it after you've applied it, and I cleaned it off with a makeup remover. So even when I swatched it, it was a little too glittery for my liking per se, but I can understand why people like it. If you want that obnoxious over the top highlight, for sure. I got the foundation too as well, because I was just it's really cool to see something that has a truly broad spectrum. And what I noticed too is, true to website, they have different things within the same shade range but different undertones. I bought the Balm Gloss. I was super excited about that. I just like a good easy gloss nowadays, and I've been into gloss. And then I've also bought the Matchstick Trio, because if you have been on my channel for a minute, you know I love contouring like nobody's business. So yeah, I will do an actual product breakdown next, and that way I can show you what it looks like on me. I would suggest try to get into your Sephora to get matched, because what I thought I would be, what I was gonna order online, I was lighter from when they matched me in the store. Sometimes I'm a little nervous because really the top of my head is a lot darker, and I always want to make sure I try to get everything to match my neck as well. So sometimes I really do have a hard time matching everything. But the one thing I wish I bought, but it would have just put me way too over what I really wanted to spend, was the primer. Is very silky, very smooth, but I have so many different primers at home that I think I'll live. And then it doesn't tell you on the box what the undertones are, so I do know that they have it on the website, but I bought the color 380. I don't know my MAC foundation color because I haven't worn MAC in so long, but what I'll do is put other foundations that I buy and what shade I am in those, in case if that would help you all, down below. And then the Kilowatt highlighter set I bought was the Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. I like Moscow Mule, so I couldn't pass up buying it. But this was a really peachy one, which I really like to do a highlighter really well on my cheek. I think it gives me a much more dewy effect, and then I'll just go in with a little extra highlighter on the high points of the cheekbones. But I'm really excited. I think for the quality, from what I swatched, and their consistencies are very silky and creamy, I think the price is truly justified. I mean, just first impressions, price is justified. The matchsticks for the highlighting contour are a little pricey, but it's $54. So at the same time, when you look at that Kim K kit that we all got scammed about, that's pretty much what, $10 more. And I can tell you already, the product size is decent. I will get all the actual specs when I can get home and be back in my house and have power running. But I was just really excited to be able to get it. I got some Chick-fil-A. You guys, I wanted chicken biscuits so badly, but for the person I'm staying with, I got him some food, I got me some food. So it's time for me to get back on the road and get driving. I hope everyone's doing good. If you were affected by Irma, oh my gosh, just stay safe, y'all. Stay safe. Use your resources. There are a lot of resources out there. I just know because for my employees, I made sure I sent them everything they could need, like FEMA or just everything imaginable. So just check your county website. They should have them. If I'm able to link them down below, I will. I'm kind of like, I'll try to make sure I have everything together, but just stay safe out there. I lived in South Florida before, so seeing Miami flooded, I'm like, oh my goodness. And that was before it hit us, and I was expecting that here. I haven't seen my home yet, so we'll see like if there's flooding. Like my apartment complex yesterday said still stay away, and I'm like, okay. So it's a little annoying. I really wanted to be able to still film while the hurricane was happening for you all, because I was just like, okay, this is a great time to just get things done. But just bear with me. I'll be back up with some other videos. I have one that was a subscriber request that I really want to get going on, which are fall lipsticks, and I had planned to have it done last week, but instead last week I was prepping for the hurricane. So I will get everything taken care of. To all my lovely subscribers out there, love you much. Don't mind me looking crazy. I'll be back to my normal glamorous self soon, so I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.